Today, now I am going to discuss very important long answer in dual nature. The long answer is Davison-Germer experiment. Davison-Germer experiment. According to this experiment, according to De Broglie, the scientist named De Broglie, every material like electron, proton, alpha particle have dual nature. One is particle nature, other one is wave nature. Every material like electron, proton, neutron, deuteron, alpha particle have dual nature. One is particle nature, other one is wave nature. The Davison and Germer proved electron have wave nature. What is the use of Davison and Germer experiment? Both are scientists. These scientists proved every electron have wave nature. Electron have wave nature. This is the experiment now. You see experiment now. Look here. What is the use of Davison-Germer experiment? Electron have wave nature. This will be proved by using this experiment. Here, Davison-Germer experiment consists of electron gun. Look here. This is called electron gun. Electron gun consists of tungsten filament and low tension battery. This battery voltage have less than 5 volts. Once again I repeat, Davison-Germer experiment consists of electron gun. Electron gun consists of tungsten filament, low tension battery, simply low voltage battery. Because of potential difference, tungsten filament releases the electrons. These electrons are accelerated by using these electrons are accelerated by using high tension battery. These electrons are accelerated because electron have negative charge. This is a positive plate because this is connected to positive. Positive means anode. This positive, negative ఏం చేస్తుంది? Attract. Simply, these electrons are accelerated with high speeds because of high tension battery. These high speed electrons fall on the nickel crystal. These high speed electrons fall on the nickel crystal and bombarded. These electrons are scattered in different directions. These scattered electrons, scattering means bending. These scattering electrons collected by using a collector. These scattered electrons collected by using collector. This collector is a movable collector. Hold. is scattered electrons collected by using mobile collector. Okay, this collector contains galvanometer. What is the use of galvanometer? To measure the current. What is the use of galvanometer? To measure the current. Here, at a particular angle, according to experimental observation, at a particular current, particular angle, 50 degrees, and a particular high tension battery voltage is 54 volts. Once again I repeat, at a particular angle, 50 degrees, at a particular high tension battery voltage 54 volts, at this particular values, galvanometer shows full reading. It indicates maximum current at a particular angle, at a particular voltage, particular angle 50 degrees, particular voltage 54 volts, galvanometer shows full deflection. We know that electron diffraction in the chemistry, this is called as Bragg equation. We know the Bragg equation, 2d sin theta equal to lambda. Here d is nothing but the distance between the two atoms in the nickel crystal. Theta is experimentally we know that 50 degrees. Here substitute all the values. Once again I repeat, for electron diffraction, 2d sin theta equal to lambda. Here d is nothing but the distance between two neighboring atoms. Theta is 50 degrees. Here substitute, finally we get 0.165 nanometer. Wavelength is determined. Here voltage also there. What is the de Broglie equation? De Broglie equation, lambda is h by under root 2 m q v. Q is charge of electron because here electrons are moving. Here h value, Planck's constant, 6.6 into 10 power minus 34 whole by under root 2. Mass of the electron is 9.1 into 10 power minus 31. Charge of the electron is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. Voltage value 54 volts. Okay, because at a particular angle 50 degrees, at a particular voltage high tension battery 54 volts. Here galvanometer shows full deflection. Here all the values is substitute to determine finally 0.167 nanometer uptime. For electron diffraction, wavelength of the electron is 0.165 nanometer. For de Broglie hypothesis, wavelength of the electron is 0.167 nanometer. Both the experiment gives approximately same values. Simply, both the experiments conclude electron have wave nature because wavelength undi ante ఏ నేచర్ ఉన్నట్టు wave nature. Simply, both the experiments conclude electron have wave nature. Electron have wave nature. Once again I repeat this assignment, this essay. Look here. Here Davison and Germer experiment consists of electron gun. Electron gun consists of tungsten filament and low tension battery. This electron gun releases the electrons. It is moving high speeds by using high tension battery. These high speed accelerated electrons fall on the nickel crystal and diffracted in different directions. The experiment is observed at a particular angle 50 degrees at a particular high voltage 54 volts. Galvanometer shows full deflection. For electron diffraction, the wavelength is determined 0.165 nanometer. For de Broglie hypothesis, voltage is substituted, wavelength is 0.167 nanometer. Both the experiment, electron diffraction and de Broglie hypothesis, both the experiment gives one result. That means every electron in the universe have dual nature, that is particle nature, other one is wave nature. Davison and Germer proved electron have wave nature. Important and completed.